Oh, wow.
Very close to
me. 300 miles. Woohoo! 300 miles.
Yes. Oh, geez.
Good morning. It's about a little after 10. Been on the trail for a few hours. I think I left camp around 7:30 or so. I'm hiking along Deep Creek Canyon at the moment. Just spectacular views of the creek and the canyon walls and a bunch of flowers. And so I'm hiking with Danny from Costa Rica today. I met him on top of San Jacinto about a week or so ago, and just in passing we said hi to each other. And then last night he showed up at camp, and so he's 21, young guy. Enjoy talking with him. He is making his way along the trail as well through hiking, and so we decided to go to Hot Springs, and about 4 miles from where I'm at now, 4 more miles or so to Hot Springs. Check that out. And then he said there's a hostel not too far from that, like 5 miles past that, and so we may go there. They allow hikers to camp for just $5, and then $5 to shower and do laundry, I believe. That's what we understand, at least from the Far Out app, the comments made there. But today is a good day. Today is a special day. Not only do we get to go to Hot Springs, but we also pass mile 300. And so just a little bit ago, a while back, actually it was probably just a mile past camp, so it's been a while now. But and it is also April 2nd, which means I have officially been on trail 1 month today. And so I'm doing good. I feel good. I feel like my legs are getting stronger. I'm still battling the cough that I had from the allergies. Not as bad as I was. It's mainly in the morning when I first wake up. I think it's from all the drainage at night. I'm still taking my allergy meds that I picked up in Idlewild. I don't know if they're working very well or not. And so if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I'm always open for suggestions. I know many of you have given me suggestions along the way for various things, and I do appreciate it. But I'm gonna just keep on pushing on. Like I said, we only got 4 miles, probably less than that now. 4 miles from the hot spring, and I'm just enjoying the day. And so with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Goodbye. Little guys is barking at me. Don't worry, guy. I'll be on my way. Well, I'm less than a mile from the parking lot. Plan on getting a hitch to Joshua Inn, it's called. It's a bar, diner, whatever, I don't know yet, that allows you to camp in the back. And so I plan on doing that. I'm not sure what happened to my friend Danny. He disappeared when I was getting water a while back, and then when I arrived at the hot springs, I didn't see him. And so I'm assuming he went ahead and made his way forward, and he's supposed to be staying at the Joshua Inn as well. And so we'll find out when I get there if he's there. If not, I don't know, he disappeared. But it's been a good day. Had a good experience at the hot springs. Soaked my feet for a while, which felt fantastic, magical almost. So I'm just feel like I can hike another 10 miles. Not really, but I'm gonna keep on pushing on another half mile or so until I get to the parking lot, and then make my way to camp. So with all that said, I will talk to you again from the trail. Good night.
I think it's yours.
Good morning. It's about 8 o'clock or so. I've been on the trail for about an hour. Stayed at Joshua Inn last night. It's a little dive bar that allows you to allows through hikers rather to camp in their back patio area, and so that's what we did. They also had a place where you can shower outdoors, and so that was refreshing. And what I mean by refreshing, I mean cold. Now the shower wasn't bad, but when you got out, whoo, it's pretty chilly. But I'm currently hiking up the mountain. Again, making my way to Wrightwood. I'm still a few days out before I get there. However, tomorrow I should pass by McDonald's. That is famous for being right off the trail, and so I will definitely be stopping there. But I had a good day, good evening last night. Caught back up with Danny from Costa Rica. We kind of got separated before we got to the hot springs yesterday, and so I didn't know what happened to him. He didn't know what happened to me. And so, but we're hiking together again today. Plan on doing about 15 miles. There's a campsite or a little picnic area you can camp at. We're kind of heading towards that area, but just going to continue to push miles. And so with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Goodbye. Good evening. It's about 5:15. Just made it here to camp. We're camping here at a state-ran group campground. Talked to the ranger a little bit ago, and he said he doesn't care if we camp here as long as we leave the paying customers alone. And so I don't have any problem with that. We are going to be keeping our distance anyways. I'm sure they don't want to smell us, but also I want some peace and quiet. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Stayed at that bar behind the bar, like I said this morning, and just there's a dog just barking all night long, and just got hardly any sleep. And so I did have some earplugs I put in, and it drowned it out a little bit, but I could still hear the dog bark, even with earplugs. So, but it has been a good day. Did just a hair over 15 miles. It's been pretty flat terrain today. Not a lot of serious ups or downs. It's just coasting along the trail. Tomorrow I plan on doing probably 15 miles. I know about 12 miles from here there is the McDonald's that is, I got a hair sticking out here. There's a McDonald's that is famous on the trail. A lot of thru hikers like to resupply at McDonald's. I will not be doing that. I will probably buy lunch and dinner there, but no breakfast. I don't want my food sitting out all night. But the weather is nice. It's starting to warm up a little bit. Not too hot. It's not too cold. Last night it was pretty cold, but right now it's perfect. And so we're just going to hang out. I'm probably going to cowboy camp again. I may even set up on one of the picnic tables. I don't know yet, but we're just gonna hang out. I'm gonna cook something to eat shortly and enjoy the night. So with all that said, I will talk to you soon again from the trail. Good night. How you feel? Good morning. It is about 9:30, a little after. Been on trail for a few hours now. Hiked, I think, about 4 miles, have about another 8 miles to McDonald's. I'm hiking with Danny today. We stayed the night, as you saw, as I said, at a state regulated campground. I slept on a picnic table, cowboy camp style. However, it's probably going to be the last time I sleep on a table. The reason I said that, all night, especially why it's kind of cooler, all night I had a breeze coming up from the bottom of the table up my quilt. I had to try to tuck my quilt in as much as possible. That way I could keep the wind out. But there were also some campers there last night, which it's their right, but they were loud all through the night. I think they were doing karaoke, it sounded like. So I would have joined the party, but the ranger told us to stay away from them. So we just hung out, ate dinner, and went to sleep quite a bit early, or at least tried to go to sleep early. It's a good day. It's not too hot, not too cold at the moment. We hiked a couple miles. I had breakfast on the side of a mountain with a fantastic view. Drank me a cup of coffee, ate me a little bit of oatmeal, and now we're back on the trail. And so I expect it to be a fairly moderate day in regards to the terrain. There's been just kind of the last couple days, just ups and downs, just a nice smooth flow with the trail. And so hopefully it stays like that until at least we get to Wrightwood. That's the next resupply town. Should be there, if not tomorrow, the next day. I'm not really positive. I have a package coming, also some new shoes that are being shipped to Wrightwood to the post office. And so today is Saturday, and so they won't be open until Monday. And so if I get there too early, I'm just gonna be waiting around. And so I hope to, get as close as I can to town, maybe camp, and then a short trip into town and just do a Nero, stay at a hostel or something that next day. But we're just gonna keep on keeping on, making our way to Mickey D's. I have a Big Mac that's calling my name, and whatever else I can find on the menu, and enjoy the weather. And so with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Goodbye. Ooh, spooky. Another tunnel under the railroad tracks. Good evening. It is about 5:30 and I have less than 2 miles until I get to camp. I'm officially going to be at 17 once I get to camp, 17 miles. But had a phenomenal day hiking with Danny today. He's got a new trail name now. It is Wizard, or you can drop the D, Whizzer, because he pees a lot. but we hiked out of the state camp this morning. I did about 12 miles to a local McDonald's that's just right off the trail. Just before we reached McDonald's, met two hikers, Apache and 3D, and we're out just for a day hike. They live in the area, and they recognized me, or at least 3D recognized me from my YouTube channel. And so that was pretty cool. That's the first time I've ever been recognized in public by somebody I did not know. And so every year they pick a couple thru hikers to follow along, and I feel honored they picked me. And so if you're watching, thank you. I appreciate that. I enjoyed getting to meet you and spending some time at McDonald's with you. I'm glad you guys came in and hung out for a bit, but it was great. And so we are, like I said, we're less than 2 miles from camp. Wizard is ahead of me a bit. He's just right across the way. And so I'm doing my best not to fall to my death. There is several spots where the trail is washed out, and I don't want to take a tumble down the mountain. That would be turning a good day into a horrible day. And so we'll try not to do that. But tomorrow we should reach Wrightwood. I plan on hiking, I think it's about 15 miles to the trailhead that leads down the mountain into Wrightwood. I'm gonna camp there overnight at the trailhead, or just right there off the PCT. And then first thing in the morning, hike down into Wrightwood, pick up my resupply box from the post office. Also, a new pair of shoes, because I need them. I'll show you later. But it's, I'll probably stay at a hostel. Haven't figured that one out yet. I've been checking some of the hostels. We've been checking the hostels and the prices, and man, California, you're expensive. Just saying that. But I expected that. I know the West Coast is expensive compared to other places. And so we're gonna try to find something here in the town of Wrightwood. And so, but until then, I'm gonna keep enjoying the trail, enjoying my hiking companion at the moment, and just enjoying this day. So with all that said, I will talk to you soon from the trail. Good night. Made it to camp. Have some handy dandy chairs to sit our tired rear ends in. And the holy grail, water. Lots and lots of water. Amen. Good morning. It is about 9:15 or so. I've been on the trail for a little over an hour. Wizard is ahead of me a little bit, but it was a good evening. Other than it got a little windy, but not even close to compared to the time it stormed on me a couple weeks ago or a week ago, however long it was. But camped last night at a water cache, which was awesome. Didn't have to worry about running out of water. Had plenty of it for the next guy. Ate breakfast at camp this morning just to conserve the water I'm carrying. There is zero water source, as far as I'm aware, according to the Far Out app, which is my navigation app. Zero water source between here and Wrightwood. And so I started out with 4 liters. I'm hoping that'll be enough. It's significant climb today. I think I'm climbing up to over 8,000 feet. So it's pretty much up all day. And so I'm already a little over 2.5 miles or so in for the day. And it hasn't been too bad. It's kind of a gradual climb. Most of the climbs have been like that. Not all of them, but most of them have been kind of a gradual climb to the top of whatever mountain I'm climbing. But I am gonna keep on pushing on. But today it is a good day, like I said. Going uphill. It's not too hot at the moment. Hopefully it stays around this temperature all day, but I can't guarantee that. So I'm gonna keep on pushing on, try to make it to camp, which is, I think it's 14 to 16 miles from where I camped last night, depending on how far I want to go, and enjoy the day, enjoy the trail. So with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Goodbye. Good evening. It is 6 o'clock. We just made it to a camp here. We hiked 16 miles up the mountain the entire day. And so it is a nice evening at the moment. I don't know if it's going to get windy or not. I'm hoping not. We are camping right on the edge of a lookout. It looks over into the desert, the Mojave Desert. You can see way off in the distance. Got some snow peaks behind me and some kind of old burn. There's a bunch of trees the last couple miles that must have had a wildfire of some sort. I'm not sure how far back they were, but we are only a few miles from town, maybe I think it's 2.7 down the trail into the town of Wrightwood. We are probably half a mile to the trailhead, or to the trail that leads down. But we're just gonna hang out here, make something to eat. Very limited on water. It was basically water at camp, and we had to carry everything we were going to use today and tomorrow morning. And so I've been debating if I want to make ramen noodles or not. I was thinking about just eating a chicken packet on a tortilla because it doesn't take water, but I am hungry. And so I still have a couple liters, so I think I'm going to be good for tonight. And in the morning, going to head down to Wrightwood tomorrow. Have, as I've stated before, I have a couple packages, a resupply package, and a new pair of shoes. And so this is my old pair right now. And as you can tell, they have holes on the sides. And so these are the Hoka Speed Goats. They're a great shoe. I just wore them out. I think the problem was whenever I was climbing over trees, down trees, and that when I was starting to summit San Jacinto, I think that's when the wear began. And so, but I'm gonna switch them out as soon as I get to town. I'm going to probably stay in a hostel tomorrow night. Don't know yet which one. I'm still trying to figure that out. My problem is I'm cheap. And so I'm trying to find the best deal that I could find. I'm gonna get breakfast tomorrow at probably one of the mini diners in town and just take it easy. And so take a good Nero. And so, but we're just, like I said, we're just gonna hang out at camp. I'm gonna make something to eat in a moment and then lay down because my dogs are tired. So with all that said, I will talk to you soon from the trail. Good night.